compete. Not having any lottery picks for so long has hampered their youth and development.
And the Thunder with some changes. Weber, he's checked in for Clutch. Money comes in for Anthony. And it's the dude in for Curry. Williams King, he's checked in for Dallas. The dude comes in for the little general. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Kicks it to Nowitzki. Pulls up. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his third rebound tonight.
Well, you know, with the Mavs making the playoffs so consistently, it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Cuts both ways. They rarely have draft picks that help take the team to the next level, but they are in the playoffs. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
The layup missed.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close. What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Now, Weber, he's got 8. No good on the 3. Now, here is Weber. Tight defense on him.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The dude passes to Clutch. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter. And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Mavericks trail by 10. The dude out there with money. Then it's Anthony, and it's Clutch, and it's Weber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Russell Westbrook in for Oklahoma City. And Dallas also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Here's Little General. He's covered by Westbrook. Nowitzki a screen. There's the pick. Curry kicks to Weber. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Weber, and that one is hammered home.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Clutch. He's covered by Westbrook. Daly, and it's denied. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Curry's checked in. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. It's Curry outside. Can't hit. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And and they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
That's tipped. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Here's Daly.
They need to take it one possession at a time and not try to rush their three-point attempts here. If you have a good look at the three, take it with confidence. But if not, run your offense and get a good shot.
Westbrook dishes to Weber. Here's Little General. And Westbrook pulls it down.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
It's Curry with the drive. Got a hand on it. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Curry with the steal. Anthony against Nowitzki. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Little General.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One thing that can be said for Dirk is that he has been incredible in terms of an ambassador for the game. We know he's a Hall of Fame player, but what he's done off the floor and just everything for the European player coming into this league has been groundbreaking.
And Kevin, for me, he was an inspiration. I mean, he really opened the doors for a lot of European players to come over, and not just come over, but to be impactful. As you mentioned, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and that really has set the stage for this infusion of making our game truly global.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch.
And, you know, you think about Dirk's impact. Certainly the NBA saw more and more European players come over after Dirk. He wasn't the first Euro, but he certainly has been perhaps the most popular.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
And one thing that should be noted with Dirk and his opening up of things with Europe, we now see a lot of American players go to Europe to play, to develop skills, and so on. Both leagues benefit greatly from the impact of Dirk Nowitzki. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Little General. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass. And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense. Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Dallas calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time, and in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Weber. Ellis comes in for Clutch. Kobe's checked in for Curry, and Curry subbed in for Little General. Pass to Nowitzki. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes the first.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
And so he hits both.
Nowitzki playing very well. He has 8 points and 4 assists as well.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assists.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Curry. So he gets them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Curry with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. 10 points for Steph Curry. The Thunder lead by 8. Curry kicks to Drummond. Here's Clutch. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot, to the inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. And the basket by Curry. And now it's only a 5-point Thunder lead.
That is in the gym range, partner. Kevin, he can pull up and knock it down from anywhere. You hear me, from anywhere.
And you know there's really no bad shot for a guy like him when he's firing the three like that.
From deep. The Thunder pull it in. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
.121 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Curry. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. On the wing, Ellis. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Weber, he's checked in for Cousins. Clutch comes in for Monte Ellis. Curry's checked in for Bryant. And it's Little General in for Curry. Back to Weber. The pass to Clutch for the 3. Thunder with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Curry against Curry. From deep. Curry can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that one.
Here's Daly. Good on the three-point shot. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out with style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident